In 2008, InGen is operating a dinosaur research laboratory on Isle St. Hubert in the Atlantic Ocean. The site is used for genetic experiments, including transgenic and mutated dinosaurs. One of these creations, a deformed six-limbed tyrannosaur dubbed Distortus rex, escapes containment. It kills an employee and wreaks havoc, forcing the personnel to abandon the island. In 2025, most of Earth's climate has become inhospitable to sustain the extinct dinosaurs which spread around the world between 2018 and 2022. The remaining animals survive in areas around the equator, which resemble the Mesozoic climate, making them no-travel zones. Martin Krebs, an executive at pharmaceutical company Parkour Genetics, recruits Zora Bennett, an ex-military covert operative, to collaborate with paleontologist Dr. Henry Loomis on a top-secret mission. Their goal is to retrieve biomaterial samples from the 3 largest remaining prehistoric specimens, which hold the key to a new heart disease treatment. In a bar in Suriname, Zora recruits her longtime friend Duncan Kincaid to lead the expedition. He brings boat driver Leclerc, mercenary Nina, and security chief Bobby Atwater. The expedition team sets out to Isle St. Hubert to extract samples from the aquatic Mosasaurus, terrestrial Titanosaurus, and avian Kutz. Meanwhile, Ruben Delgado is sailing nearby with his daughters Isabella and Teresa, before Teresa leaves for college. Traveling with them is Teresa's boyfriend, Xavier Dobbs, whom Ruben finds obnoxious. The family is shipwrecked by the Mosasaurus and uses a radio to call for help, with the expedition team coming to their rescue. The team soon encounters the Mosasaurus and extracts a sample from it, but the creature returns with a group of Spinosaurus and attacks the ship, killing Bobby. Teresa attempts to use the radio to call for help, but Martin panics and shoves her away to protect the mission's secrecy. Teresa falls overboard after Martin refuses to help her. Xavier jumps overboard to rescue her, followed by Ruben and Isabella, who then separate from the expedition team. The Mosasaur forces the ship aground, and Nina is killed on shore by a Spinosaurus. Zora informs the survivors that she employed a rescue helicopter to circle the island in 24 hours. The team locates a Titanosaurus herd in a field and easily extracts the second sample. Because the Quetzalcoatlus is a large and carnivorous animal, the team hopes to avoid issues by obtaining their final sample from an egg instead. Zora, Henry, and Leclerc rappel to reach the nest. Located in an ancient temple on the side of a cliff, a parent Quetzalcoatlus returns to the nest and devours Leclerc. Although Zora and Henry manage to escape with the sample, elsewhere on the island, Ruben commends Xavier for rescuing Teresa in the water. Xavier survives being attacked by a velociraptor which is subsequently preyed upon by a Mutodon, a mutated raptor-pterosaur hybrid. The family searches for the InGen complex and encounters various dinosaurs, including an Aqualops, whom Isabella adopts and names Dolores. They find a raft and, after surviving a Tyrannosaurus rex attack, proceed down a river. At the complex, the family reunites with the expedition group. When Teresa recognizes Martin, he holds the others at gunpoint, steals the samples from Zora, and flees to the helipad alone by UTV. A pack of Mutodons descend on the survivors, who escape through underground tunnels. The rescue helicopter arrives, but is destroyed by the Distortus rex, which then devours Martin. The survivors reach a locked gate at the end of the tunnel and see a boat on the other side. Isabella, small enough to fit through the gate, unlocks it, allowing the group to load onto the boat while Duncan diverts the D-Rex using a flare. Zora, Henry, Ruben, Teresa, Xavier, and Isabella escape. Duncan escapes the retreating D-Rex and joins them. With the samples in hand, Zora and Henry agreed to distribute the new medication without a patent, making it open source for the entire planet. Thanks for watching. Follow for more.